The ALTAY, Turkey's new generation main battle tank. What happens when Turkey put a 65-ton main battle tank through more than 35,000 kilometers of testing? This is the ALTAY, a tank built around a 120mm, 55 caliber smoothbore cannon, advanced protection systems, and a maximum road speed of around 65 kilometers per hour. But this isn't just a prototype anymore. The first production ALTAY tanks were delivered to the Turkish Armed Forces in October 2025. So how powerful is this tank? How fast can it move? How far can it travel? And what happens when its main gun opens fire? Let's take a closer look. The ALTAY project began in the late 2000s with the goal of developing a modern main battle tank for the Turkish Armed Forces. The tank was designed with support and technology cooperation from South Korea's Hyundai Rotem, while Turkish companies developed and integrated many of its major systems. Today, ALTAY is produced by BMC. The tank weighs around 65 tons and is operated by a 4-person crew. That crew consists of commander, gunner, loader, and driver. At the center of the turret is one of ALTAY's most important features, a 120mm, 55 caliber smoothbore main gun manufactured by MK. The weapon is designed to use modern tank ammunition and gives ALTAY the firepower expected from a modern main battle tank. But a powerful cannon is only one part of the equation. A modern tank also needs to detect targets, calculate range, stabilize the weapon, and engage accurately while moving. This is where ALTAY's fire control and electro-optical systems become critical. The tank is designed to engage targets both while stationary and while moving. That capability becomes especially important on rough terrain, where the vehicle is constantly moving and the gun must remain accurately aligned with the target. The ALTAY also uses a layered approach to protection. Its armor package is designed to protect the crew against modern battlefield threats. And one of the most important defensive systems is Aselsan's AKKOR active protection system. Unlike conventional armor, an active protection system is designed to detect certain incoming threats and intercept them before they reach the tank. This gives ALTAY another layer of protection beyond its physical armor. But ALTAY isn't built only to absorb attacks. It is also designed to move quickly across the battlefield. The tank has a reported maximum road speed of around 65 kilometers per hour. Its off-road speed is around 45 kilometers per hour. For the T1 configuration, the operational range is approximately 450 kilometers. That combination of speed, range, armor, and firepower allows ALTAY to operate as a highly mobile main battle tank. And ALTAY has already gone through an enormous amount of testing before entering serial production and service. The program accumulated more than 35,000 kilometers of mobility testing. These tests were used to evaluate the tank's mobility, endurance, systems, and overall performance under demanding conditions. The powerpack is another important part of the program. The initial T1 production tanks use a South Korean-supplied engine and transmission. At the same time, Turkey has been developing its own domestic BATU powerpack. The future configuration is planned to use this domestically developed powerpack, increasing the level of local production and reducing dependence on foreign components. The production plan includes 250 tanks for the Turkish Land Forces Command. The program covers 85 tanks in the T1 configuration and 165 upgraded T2 tanks. And the story of ALTAY has already moved beyond testing. On October 28, 2025, the first production tanks were delivered to the Turkish Armed Forces. Serial production is now underway. That makes ALTAY more than a development project. It is now becoming an operational part of Turkey's armored forces. A roughly 65-ton machine, a 120mm main gun, a maximum road speed of around 65 kilometers per hour, approximately 450 kilometers of operational range in the T1 configuration, advanced fire control systems, and the AKKOR active protection system. ALTAY brings all of these technologies together into one platform. And after years of development and testing, the question is no longer whether ALTAY can be built. The real question is how it will perform as more of these tanks enter service. Because the training ground was only the beginning. Now, ALTAY is moving toward the battlefield.